suspect. They tried to initiate a traffic stop, and that's when he began to evade. So he got on the freeway, obviously came down 288. He was going at high rates of speed, so we pulled back, and our air support was able to maintain a visual on him, which followed him to this residence, which is where we ended up taking him into custody.
It's a pretty long chase.
Yes.
What does it say about the nature of this particular suspect?
What do you mean exactly?
About his character, the fact that he was willing to go so far, to continue the chase, to run into a house.
I think he was just trying to get away, and he was on a motorcycle, which made it easier for him to evade us. So, like I said, we were able to pull back. Everything maintained safety, and we had our air support that provided that, kept an eyes on him, and we were able to find him here at this residence. So everything was done as safe as possible.
Who told you that he was the boyfriend of somebody who lives there?
There was a female here at the residence who gave us that information. So
Does she live?
We don't know if she's a friend or a boyfriend, unknown relationship. We just know there's an acquaintance. There's some type of relationship there.
They know each other.
Yes.
Another family member told us that he's a stranger.
It may be. We'll find that out. We'll get more details on that as we talk to him.
Who else was home at the time?
That's it. Just him. Nobody was in the home. Just himself. So.
But you said you spoke with a female.
It was a female that was on the yard. I mean, she wasn't in the home. She was trying to get into the home. We were able to prevent her from going in the home with our support that saw us. So nobody else was in the home. The home was, I guess, empty at the time. She was on the property, but nobody else was inside the home.
Did she have a baby?
She had a child with her.
And they're okay?
They're fine.
So he's going to get charges from both counties, Harris County and Brazoria?
Yes, right now.
Yes, ma'am.
He's got the evading here in Brazoria County. And there's going to be additional charges filed in Harris County.
Can you spell his name?
I don't have it with me. I can get it for you though.
Can you say it one more time?
Chris Ruth.
Chris?
Chris Ruth. Ruth.
Is it Reese Chris?
Reese Chris.
Reese
Sorry.
Chris. C-R-I-S-P.
First name, Reese?
Yes.
And
Chris it's a different name. So
where's he from?
that we don't have yet. I'm not sure where he's from yet. We're still looking into that.
And then did you guys mention how many converters he actually had with him?
So he had some. There was some that he lost on the freeway as he was evading. So we're still looking into that right now at the scene process.
This is the second high-speed chase involving catalytic converters within the past week or so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Talk to me about the strain that it puts on you guys to catch these thieves.
Well, you know, it's a crime that's on the rise here in Harris County, as everybody knows. Now we're getting multiple reports of that, all kinds. People are being robbed now. It's becoming a little bit more violent. Obviously, whenever it becomes a pursuit, we have our policies. And in this instance, we were able to pull back and follow at a safe distance with our air support. So, I mean, ultimately, we want to capture them. If there's any danger to the public, we'll immediately call off the pursuit. But when we have air support and we can pull back and follow at a safe distance, we're going to try to capture these suspects that are doing this the best we can.
I heard the negotiators on the bullhorn attempting to make contact, saying, you know, come out and we can guarantee your safety, things like that. Were you ever able to make contact with him inside the home, or was he just, you know, radio silent the entire time?
So he didn't have any way to communicate with us, cell phone or anything like that. It wasn't a cell phone or a phone in the house. We make every attempt to get him, to establish some kind of communication with him, to get him out as peacefully as possible. After a while, we have to make entry, you know, to make sure he's okay and, you know, to bring the scene to a conclusion. So in this case, everything worked out great. Brazoria County SWAT did an excellent job. They got him out. Nobody was injured. Nobody was hurt. The person was taken into custody, and we can continue the investigation.
Did he say anything?
No, he hasn't mentioned anything. He hasn't been talked to.
To be clear, the suspect was accused of stealing the catalytic converters and the motorcycle he was riding on, or just the catalytic?
Just the catalytic converters. From what we have right now, checking on the motorcycle, it appears to be a stolen motorcycle. So we're still following up on that. But it is stolen. The motorcycle is stolen.
That he was riding on?
Yes.
Images.
And what do they do with these? Let's talk about the catalytic converter theft situation. I mean, he was willing to go to great lengths to keep what he stole. They're of high value right now. What are people doing with them once they have them? Why is it worth it for them to do this?
So it's the minerals that's in the catalytic converter. It's very easy to steal. It takes a matter of minutes, and then it's the minerals that they get that they sell to a third party or somebody that buys them. So in this case, with the gentleman being in a motorcycle, you know, you can go in there, do the theft of the catalytic converter, jump on the motorcycle, and you're gone. The payout on it is pretty good. So we've seen it. I know we all seen the rise in Harris County and the surrounding counties. So it's worth the risk for some people.
Did you say how old the suspect is?
He's born in '87.
So he's about, what is that?
34.
35, 34.
Where is the suspect now?
We have him in custody, so he'll be transported to Brazoria County jail.
Please give your names and the spellings, please. Your names.
Captain Donald Patterson, P-A-T-T-E-R-S-O-N.
Commander Alvaro Guzman, A-O-V-A-R-O, last name G-U-Z-M-A-N.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.